Welcome back to Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Some tennis action for you there. And of course, before we went on that break, you listened to the coach of Int'l, Ramson Madu. He says, look, my players, they know that I won the league title. And he said they love me. They will do this, they will do that. Okay, coach, it's a whole lot of hard work. Not just hard work, a lot of state government should be ready to provide funds where needed. Welfare should be top-notch. Infrastructure. To be a champion requires a lot.
The other, look, it's not going to be easy. I mean, you have the Imbas and the Pt.1 United, Aqua United to compete with. And I know that they must have gotten some assurances from the state government in terms of finance. You know, it was one of the reasons why they went on relegation. But now that they have enough funds and, you know, the idea of the players love me doesn't come in. I think that's shallow. You know, but I want to believe he understands his team very well. And of course, players at times they play for their managers. You can't rule that out. But it goes beyond that. And I hope they'll be able to get their scouting right. They'll be able to get their technique right, the coaching right. They'll be able to get their logistics right because they need to arrive on time. You know, they will, more importantly, they will be able to pay their players. There won't be issues of wages. You know, I hope the LMC is warming up for that so that we'll not have similar situations. You know, we'll not have the same situation that we had last season where there were issues of bonuses. And I just hope they are really working very hard to ensure that we don't have a repeat of that in any team in the league.
But Yobe Desert Stars couldn't run the NNL Super 4. Yeah. And it was called funding.
That's what I'm saying. It's something that we really have to work on and ensure that, you know, we ensure that things of this nature don't happen. When it does, you make necessary inquiries and sanctions, you know, and just check if these teams are strong enough to even be in the league in the first place. Embarrassment of such nature should, you know, we should try as much as possible to avoid it this time around because, I mean, it doesn't help the image of the league.
That's right, and then it will not support proper branding. Well, for us, we're just waiting for the action to begin. A new season in the Nigeria Professional Football League. Everything will start with zero. You'll see 0 points. And then the guys that know what they want, so the ones that have worked so hard, including the ones that will play for Coach Ramson Madu, because they love him, they will start racing for the league title.
I just can't wait to see it.
We'll be here to talk about it. Let's get on with the show now. It's all about at the start of the Nigeria Professional Football League. I will ask you, how well do you know your club? You say you support Aimba Football Club. What do you know about them? Are you a fan of Nasarawa United? Let's tell you something you don't know about Nasarawa United. Do you know Nasarawa United are known as the solid miners? That's say right there, the solid miners. Let's talk about Nasarawa United. It was founded in 2002, so it's a young club. But this is a team that has got us talking, particularly when Kano Pillars had that unbeaten run. They went there, and then they ended it. I told you they're known as the solid miners. You want to follow them on social media. That can help you. The Nasarawa United, the captain of the side is Emmanuel Makama. Last season, at some points, they were steady on the top five. For a team that was founded in 2002 and then finished 8th, making the top 10, then it means they know what they're doing. They have some vision going on. So let's see what they can do at the start of the new season. And of course, some new signings included in the team. I believe Najim from Shooting Stars joins them. Kabiru Balogun, formerly of Kano Pillars, now a Nasarawa United player. And we know they have an experienced coach in Kabri, Dogo has seen it all in the league, and Isaac Danladi is the administrator. So look, have an all-round administrator that is good with league football, and then they have Coach Kabri Dogo also, and of course with the new additions, Nasarawa United. What do you think we should expect from them?
The improvement, they were able to finish 8th last season, and this season they know that they've been, obviously whatever they are doing, everybody, I mean, with what they achieved last season, everybody's looking out for them, obviously, and you know, they won't be able to spring much surprises because last season, you know, they were in the top 5 for most part of the season. At the stage, it was almost as if they would get a continental, you know, slot, and but this season we just can't wait for the league to start. It's not going to be easy for any team, and we just hope that they're able to pull, you know, do more than they did last season.
That's right. That's right. United. We saw what happened with Nasarawa Amazons when they won.
That's what I'm saying. Immediately you mentioned Nasarawa United. It was Nasarawa Amazons
that came to mind. That's what success does. But you could tell that the state government are doing something. Absolutely. And I remember when Nasarawa Amazons won, we spoke to the commissioner for sports. He says, look, that they're doing something that is tying football and education, and they're building total men and women. So with that, players are fine. I don't think we've really heard much about Nasarawa United and an issue of welfare. Maybe one or two times, but
I want to believe the state government is really bent on improving sports. That is why we've not had issues of that nature. That is why Nasarawa Amazon was able to come to the Super 4, and win it, the way they did, and the way Nasarawa United also has been able to do it. There has not been any funny incident, of match bonus issue, and they went through the season without any of such issues. And I want to believe that the state government in that area has really decided to set sufficient funds apart, and I would like to see how they'll be able to repay on the field of play.
That's right. So that's it. Fans of Nasarawa United, so there you have it. Your team gets ready for the new season. You've seen the new signings. They finished 8th last season. Can they make it to top 4 in the new season? I don't know. Football will tell us when the new season gets on the way. Let's get on with the show now and find out what's going on at the Africa Junior Tennis Championship qualifiers. Team Nigeria, they're right there in Lome. How are they doing? We told you this one is one for the future. We love the fact that we're talking about these junior tennis players, and let's see what they can do to qualify for the finals. So we have some Nigerians in the finals already. Gabriel Friday defeated Matthew Abamu, so it was Nigeria going against Nigeria. So that's good dominance right there. Absolutely. In Togo. Defeated another Nigerian to make it to the final. That's Gabriel Matthew. He won 6-4, 3-6, 6-1. Kushumo Usman defeated Suleiman Ibrahim 6-2, 6-4. Mary Love Edwards. We talked about her. Her fire is still burning. She's a young tennis sensation, and she's doing so well. She defeated Stephanie from 6-3, 6-love, while Oyinlomo Quadri lost to Vania Dotse of Togo. I will just give that answer the fires right there. 6-3, 7-5. So we have 3 Nigerians in the singles finals. And just if that's a good one that the coaches can look at now and say, win or not, they have potential.
Absolutely. I'm so excited whenever I see junior championship, because that is the future. When you look at the senior category, with the exception of maybe Sylvester and co, you look at them at the Governor's Cup. Performance has always been always quick to go out, but this junior championship, they've actually dominated. For the past 7 years, we've been on the top, and there are countries that are beginning to challenge us. Ivory Coast is there, Togo is there, as you've seen.
That's right.
Senegalese are beginning to challenge
Africa.
us. South Africa, of course, those ones are. We are just trying to pick enough ticket to be able to qualify. They will be hosting the under-16, tournament.
It's just because they are not in this region.
Be hosting the number 14. They would have given. South Africa is always dominant.
But by the way, Nigeria defending champions. So it just tells us something that level, that's the way to go. If you're not talking much about the Sylvesters, the Manuels, the Michael Abamu, the top guys out there, what about these ones that are coming up?
It's always very exciting. They are doing very, very well, and I just love